Alright, guys, welcome to the next episode. Today, we're gonna talk about the haters. The haters on semen retention, or the people that hate people that are in semen retention. You know what's crazy about people? This goes for both men and women. That innately inside of all of us, we all have the exact same everything, the exact same feelings, the exact same emotions, feelings of sadness, feelings of gladness, anger, sorrow. We all have the same emotions. We all not only do we have the same emotions. Yes, there's biological differences between men and females. There's hormones involved and reproduction organs involved. But overall, we're the we're the same. We're the fucking same. Minus those differences that I just mentioned. And we all have the exact same power and potential. Literally. So why do people hate other people that are on semen retention? Why? When you have the exact same everything, the exact same power, the exact same emotions, the exact same skin and blood and organs, like I don't have an extra fucking thumb or anything like that that makes me have a super duper grip, right? Or an extra set of like brain cells that make my brain think better or think differently or have a different point of view. I don't. We have the exact same everything. Well, the point of view is different. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is this is what the point is. Okay. Why do people hate people that are on semen retention or that are at least are in some sort of like sexual abstinence? Because they don't respect themselves. But let me put it on a different word. It's not that they don't respect themselves. They don't respect themselves sexually. They're a lot of the females. They don't like you because they're promiscuous. We're just gonna talk about the female side right now. We're gonna talk about the male side in a minute. But the reason why females don't like you is because they're promiscuous. They give out all of their sexual energy to however many men they've had, however many men they slept with. And you know what's so fucking sad about this? That you have like women hating like at a young age. At a young age. Young. You're like, dude, you're like 19. You're like 20. Why do you have so much hate towards men that respect themselves sexually? Like, why? Dude, that just tells you that you've been sexually active since who knows what age. And that you're still sexually active and that you're promiscuous and that you're just looking to get the next fucking, you're trying to get off, right? By the next dude, by the next dude, by the next dude. And there's a reason why. There's a lot of different reasons why. Women with a high sexual, I guess it would call count or very promiscuous women. They don't like it's not that they don't like masculine men. They can't get with a masculine man because it's easier to go for a simp that's gonna sit there and then it's gonna bend over backwards for these people, for these women. They're gonna bend over backwards for them. and they're gonna buy them whatever it is that they're gonna buy them. They're gonna take them out for whatever it is, and they're gonna get whatever it is that they want out of them in exchange for sex. Whatever it is that they want. It could be a fucking I don't know, a fucking movie, free movie and a dinner, and like all they gotta do is give them some sex. Like yeah, it's cool. It's nothing. It's like it's for a woman. It's chump change. It's chump change for a woman. So what, you're gonna buy me a fucking new pair of shoes, and you're gonna take me out, and you're gonna fucking buy me drinks and shit all night? For a woman, it's chump change. They just pull it out their purse, like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Here you go. You know, it's chump change. And it's easier for them to be like, well, you know what, dude, like, we've had our fun. Let me go to the next one. Let me go to the next one. Let me go to the next one. And then they encounter a real man. And they know where they're fucking up. They know. It's like, man, I fucked up. It's like I could have had him, and he could have controlled the situation, and I could have had him the whole time. I could have had a real man, something that I really wanted to. Well, now I don't have him, so now I'm mad. It's like that's what you get for being promiscuous. That's really what you get for being promiscuous. And they hate you so much because they can't get with you, because they know that they cannot control you, because you're not easy. Women like it when it's easy. When they can be like, I want him, but you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that and you're gonna pay for this, all for me. And then once I'm tired of you, like a little fucking toy, I'm gonna throw you away and I'm gonna get a new one. A better, faster, cheaper version of you. And that is the sad reality that we live in. That's why promiscuous women, they cannot stand masculine men, because they're like, I can't control them, so I hate them. They look at you like you're some sort of obstacle in their sexual path. And what's fucking crazy about this? It's fucking redundant. It's fucking stupid. What's so stupid about this is that these women hate you so damn much, but at the same time they're trying to figure out ways how to be with you. They sit there, they'll dress up promiscuous, they'll fucking drop a fucking 25-cent piece on the floor right in front of you, and they'll pick it up. How come my slut moves aren't working on him? How come my slut magic is not like this usually works? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me shake my tits at him and see what happens. Let me go do some deadlifts in front of him. That usually gets him. No. These women are confused. And a lot of the reasons why modern women are like really confused, it's through the use of pornography. You know, I was talking to this one youngster lately, and you know, why are women so sexually perverted? Why are women so sexually perverted? And then I started putting two and two together. It's like, why are you such a slut, dude? Like, why? It's because of the use of pornography. because they're not. Women aren't fucking. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. They'll be like, wait a minute. I've seen this movie before. I know what men like. They'll put in a little hoary outfits, and they'll be like, I know what works because I've seen this in the movie before. They'll shake their body parts in front of them, and 9 times out of 10, they're like, yes, it did work. It's like, because they watch the stuff themselves. It's like, why are you such a whore, dude? You know what I find crazy about that? You know what I really find crazy about that? That some of these women that are like super fucking whores, they're like super duper whores. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're so pretty. They're any man, for real, like for real, any man. If these women were such whores, I would be proud. Me personally, I would be proud. It's like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. It's like, dude, she's like pretty, dude. Like, yeah, I know, thanks, right? Like, I would be proud to have them as a wife or as a wife or a girlfriend. Primarily a wife, right? But like, well, why don't it's like because why don't you have one? Because they're whores, dude. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with a horse? With a whore, with a horse, with a whore. Like, it's like I don't know what rapper says that, but you can't turn a whore into a housewife. You just can't. You can't. I don't care. Once they've had that lifestyle, like you can't revert them. It's like a cat. They're like cats. I think it takes about 3 to 5 weeks for a cat to go feral. Once a cat goes feral, you can't tame him back. You cannot tame a feral cat. Once you stop feeding it for 5 weeks, that cat went feral. It don't eat you no more. It figured out how it either died from starvation or it figured out how to catch birds. You can't turn him back. You cannot turn a whore into a housewife. You just can't. So, all right. So, this is what I was saying. Okay. So, women, okay. When they're like really pretty like that, this is what they don't get it. Women are so don't take this shit out of don't take it out of context. Like, they're not dumb, okay? Nobody, I'm not saying that nobody's dumb, but some of these women, look, they don't understand, okay? They don't understand that, like, with how beautiful and gorgeous they are, like, they don't have to be doing that. They really don't. They're like, you don't have to. Why do you fucking dress like that, dude? Like, you're already pretty. Like, why are you showing me your ass? Why are you showing me your tits? You're like, why? You're already pretty. You already won. Like, now you're just making me not want you because you're a fucking whore. Like, I can tell by your outfit. I can tell by your whore outfit that you're a whore. It's like, hey man, you're gorgeous. You're pretty. Like, you're a 10. You're a 10 out of 10. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing this to yourself? You're just making men in general not want you. Like, this is all you're doing. You know, like a really pretty girl, like they can wear pretty much, I don't know, they can pretty much wear anything that's conservative, that covers all their stuff, and a really pretty dress. And as long as their hair is really done really pretty, you know, I saw this really pretty girl. Like, this girl's gorgeous. She's really pretty. Um, she had like bows in her head, and like she works at the bank. So she has to wear like a little vest on and her button-up shirt, and she had like a little, um, I don't know, it's like a bow tie. Is that a bow tie? But some women like a scarf and shit, right? She had like a scarf and she had bow ties on her head, and she had a little braid, and she had her makeup on, and I'm like, man, like that's a girl right there, dude. And like the beauty is like literally it's just right here. It's just in the eyes. You can look deeply into a woman's eyes and just fall in love with that. Just straight up fall in love with the eyes. You don't need to do all that extra shit. You really don't. If she's a genuine woman, if she's a genuine woman and she's not a whore, and you look deeply into those eyes, you're staring into her soul, and you're like, I can see your intentions. You can see people's intentions just by looking into their eyes. And if their intentions are not to fucking stab you in the back and cheat on you and stuff like that, you can actually see that. But you have to have a good discernment, and you have to have good judgment of character, and you also have to be in senior attention. And just fall in love with the eyes. And then guess what? Like when you marry them and they take their clothes off and all that good stuff, and you actually have sex with them, they're like, damn, dude, I didn't know you were hiding all this shit in here. It's like, damn, I won the damn lottery, dude. I fell in love with this, right? But it comes with all of this. It's like, shh, I'm a lucky man. I'm a lucky man. But these women hate because they cannot. They I don't care what women you are. Like, you all want a masculine man. I just don't care who you are. I don't care how much of a boss babe or how much of a bad bitch you are or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, you all want a masculine man. But since masculine men don't submit to any kind of femininity, like we don't submit, and you guys aren't willing to submit, that's why you're in the fucking hole that you are in right now. In a bad relationship, or in a relationship that you don't want to be in, and you're just in it for the sex and for the money, and you don't even like the guy. You don't even like the guy. You're just like, well, he buys me stuff, and blah, 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 so I just kind of deal with it. That's why you're on that boat. Or even worse, that's why you don't have a husband. That's why you don't have a husband, and you're sitting there trying to compete with men. That's it. That's the saddest part about all this. Like the women that compete with men. I see it all the fucking time. I see it all the time. There's this one particular girl, such a hateful girl. I actually do feel sorry for her, but you can't help these people. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can't make him drink. I'm sitting there doing my squats, and she just popped out of nowhere. And I think I only have like 100 pounds on the bar, dude. Like, I'm just sitting there doing 100-pound squats, free weights. And she comes over like, you fucking pussy. Is like, what, dude? Like, I'm just this is all I lift. I could put more in it, but like my knees all fucked up, so whatever, right? And this bitch just comes in and she straight up puts 275 pounds on the bar. Straight up. Tiny little fucking thing. This girl's a fucking moron. Yeah, like, okay, like, there's nobody that's stupid. Like, this person is really fucking stupid. You just laps in 275. I can't even fucking do 275 on the squat. I can't even fucking do that. I can't even fucking do that. And I'm a pretty big guy, but I'm not fucking 275. I'm not about to fucking squat 275 fucking pounds. All the way down ass to grass. So she puts that on. She puts that much weight on there. They're like sissy squats. They're like the right? They're just like you just kind of go like that much down. I'm not gonna sit there and. But anyway, you get the picture. And she even makes that noise when she goes down. Like there. 275. And she doesn't push me out the way, but like I see this fucking dumbass. Like she grabs the plates, like takes the 25 plates off and fucking slams them on the floor like, "Pa, you're a bitch. Pa, you're a bitch." Alright. She puts the 275 on there. And then she just leaves. She just leaves. Like I knew where she went. She went to go get the trainer dude to go spot her. And she takes, like a good 5-10 minutes to strap on her knee wraps. I don't use knee wraps. I think all those wraps and fucking weight belts, I personally think they're for pussies, to be honest. And then she fucking puts the fucking belt on and all this shit. And then she gets the gym person, the real gym person that works there, the trainer guy. Now, I don't know how many reps she does, but they're not real reps. And really, like, I'm not saying that women can't lift 275 pounds. I just know that. I just know that you're a moron. So she does her little set. And, like she's even making the damn noise, right? And I'm like, why are you competing with, why, like in my, like, I already know the answer to these questions, but in my head, I'm like, why are you trying to compete with men? Is because she can't get one. Because she's so hateful, because either A, she's promiscuous, she has to sleep around to figure out that she's not getting what she wants, or B, she's just watching pornography and letting all her sexual frustration go on that. So when you do these things, like let's say this is feminine energy and this is masculine energy, estrogen and testosterone, right? Let's just say that these are what these are, and this is a female and this is female hormones and this is male hormones. You start to gradually just letting all those hormones out. Letting your hormones out, building testosterone. And it's not that they're like actually building testosterone, like the testosterone is still pretty low. That's why I'm not going like this. But you're letting out all of your sexual energies out. Until the point where like, the testosterone didn't really go up or anything like that. It's just kind of stayed the same, very low because you're a woman. But now your estrogen levels are even lower than your testosterone levels. That's why you have them butchy ass fucking ladies, like straight up butch. And it's fucking disgusting. And they think they're hot shit. And I'm like, oh man, like you want to be a dude so bad. And it's just so ass backwards. You want a masculine man so bad, but yet you want to be one. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. You want a masculine man in your life so bad, to take care of you, to love you, to respect you, to protect you, but yet you want to be one and you want to compete with them. just doesn't make sense. And I see it all the time. I see it all the time. I see it everywhere. When you're on semen retention, it's like the movie The Matrix where Neo dies. I'm sure most of y'all have seen it. If you haven't seen it, go watch The Matrix. Anyways, Neo dies and he comes back to life. But as soon as he comes back to life, he starts doing this number. It's like, oh, I can see everything. It's kind of like that. You start noticing things. You're like, I never noticed that before. And it's not because you've never seen it, it's just because you've never had that point of view or that perspective before. I can't see through walls, or I can't see the fucking matrix fucking things going down or whatever, but you start noticing things like, why are people acting like this? Why are people doing certain things? It's because they're sexually frustrated. That's really what it is. They're weakening themselves. And the same thing with men, but for men for women it's pretty bad. It turns into fucking needy ass, like when women they don't save that energy, it just turns them into like needy, like they want all these things, like, well, I want to be loved and I want to be appreciated for me, and I want this and I want that, but yet I want to fucking be a man myself, and I want to fucking have the say on the relationship, when it'll never work. It's not meant like that. It's not meant like that, and it never will be. How do you know? How do you know that it's not meant like that? I'll show you. I'm not actually gonna read it, but this is how you know. Okay, this is how you know that God made it into an order. God the Father, Jesus, man, women, children. Period. That's it. And if you don't follow that design that was already established, you are gonna have a really bad life. You're gonna have a bad life. And a lot of people, they're not willing to listen to this. They're not willing to listen to this. So then therefore they suffer. They suffer. And they don't understand why their life is so upside down and fucked up. That's the truth. It really is the truth. How come nobody loves me? How come I can't get the man that I want? Same thing for men. How come she cheats on me? How come she's such a whore? It's like, dude, that's how you fucking met her. Anyways, let's move on to the men's side. Why men hate other men on semen retention, when instead of hating, they should be rooting for you. Yeah, go, dude. Like, you got this. Like, no, they hate you. They hate you. One simple reason. Because they know that they had that power that you have, and they lost it. They lost it through their sexual promiscuity. Literally, the exact same thing happens. But it's even worse for men. I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? So don't, oh, that's not real. Like, but this is just what I figured. Men have testosterone, and same thing, the estrogen level is low. Okay, so they start masturbating or having a promiscuous lifestyle. It's usually done through masturbating, through watching pornography. Boom, 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 boom. It's just they start losing their life force. Boom, 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 boom. The estrogen actually does go up on men, and now you have an effeminate simp that'll do anything for women, anything to just get a peek, just get a touch, just get a look-see, just get a feel. I'll take you out to the movies as long as you let me see something. Give me a kiss, give me fucking something. Let me see your fucking toes. I don't care. I'll buy you whatever you want. So yeah, It's pretty bad. That's just how I figured. Okay. And well, why do masculine men hate you? Because they're not masculine themselves. Their testosterone level, their vitality is so low, and the estrogen level is so high that they look at you and they start behaving like women. They start behaving like women. They start gossiping about you like women do. They start bad. They start bad mouthing you. They start talking stuff that doesn't even exist about you, just to like try to like just to try to make your name, just to try to like what do you call it? How do you say it? Bad reputation. They're trying to make your name seem like you're a bad person. They're dirtying your name, calling you names. They make fun of you. They make fun of you out of for everything, and it's crazy because these men are so insecure that they have to talk shit about you in order for them to make themselves feel better. And that's like half of the men. That's like 90% of them. 90% of them hate you because you are you are what they should be. What the fuck is that? Real men. Real masculine men that respect themselves, that don't play with themselves, that don't watch that stupid shit. That's why they hate you. Because you're a real man. So, well, what the fuck am I? You're a little boy pretending to be one. It's so funny because all you have to, when you're a real man and you're around a bunch of effeminate people or effeminate men, or I shouldn't call them men, they're like effeminate what's the word? Effeminate males. That's what they are. Effeminate males. Like you're not a man. You're just a male. Okay. You just have the gender. Like you're not a real man. Just because you have dick and balls doesn't mean that you're a man. You might be a boy or a male, but you're not a real man. But anyways, they just hate you so much because they're like, that's me right there. I should be the masculine man. I should be the one with the chiseled jaw. I should be the one with the big muscles. I should be the one with the confidence. And look, it's crazy because all you have to do is give them one good little stare, and that's all it takes to trigger them. That's all it takes to trigger a feminine man. That's all it takes. It's not even like a mad dog where you're like, it's not even one of those. It's just you being confident in everything that you do, and your abilities, and your ability to not need help from anybody because you're a man. You give it a nice, good, solid look, and that's all it takes to trigger them. They don't like it. They don't even like you looking at them because it makes them feel some sort of way. It's pretty crazy. But it's because they lack what they lack what you have. That's all. But for men it's worse because like these men should be ashamed of themselves for not respecting themselves. They really should. Everybody is a Goku. Everybody is a Goku, whether you want to be or not. We all start from zero. We're all low-level class warriors. We all have to bring ourselves up and train and eat right and do all the things right and respect ourselves. and we're all a bunch of tens walking around. That's what we are. That's what real men are. Every single last one of us. Every single man is a 10. Well, you can sit here and be like, well, no, that's not right. That's bullshit. Like, well, why am I so this and why like it's because of what you do. It's because of your bad habits. Well, why am I so this? Like, why am I so fat? It's like, well, because of your bad habits. If you didn't eat so many damn chips, you wouldn't be so fat and you would be a good looking dude. If you wouldn't watch so much damn pornography, you wouldn't be such a effeminate man and women would be all over you. They couldn't keep their hands off of you because you're such a good looking stud. All men are tens. Whenever somebody says like, "Hey, man, that girl's out of my league," that's horse shit. That is complete utter horse shit. I've personally I don't mess with any women. I don't mess with women. But I personally had the opportunity to be not to be, but to like it. You can tell when a woman is when they like you, and they're like really pretty women. It's crazy because you can see them from a mile away. Women, they can sit there and talk all the shit they want, but women, they can't help themselves. When a woman sees a man that she likes, they damn near start jumping around. They twirl their hair and they fix their hair and they make sure that their shirts are all like nice and tidy, and will sit there and they'll make sure that everything is right where they should be. It's mainly with the hair. They can't stop playing with their hair. They can't. It's like if I were playing poker with women, with pretty women, like as soon as they get a good hand or whatever, I would straight up see them go. it's just funny. It's like they can't hide it. Men can hide it. Like when a man sees a pretty woman, like they don't start jumping for joy. They just can't stop looking. Just look. And it's not like a weirdo look, but you're just like, and in your head you're like, man, she is pretty. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I go around telling every man that I meet, young man, old man, middle age, doesn't matter. But hey man, like do semen retention. Try it out, dude. Try it out. It's good for you. It'll turn you into it'll turn you into the man that you want to be. Just do it. Just try it. You don't have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. Like if you don't believe anything that I'm saying, just do it for a month. Well, what happens after the month's on? Go for another month. And then what happens after that other month's on? Go for another 3 months. And then what happens after those 3 months are done? Go for another 3 months until you complete a year. You're going to feel a sudden shift. Like it's going to go slow and then it's just going to shift. Boom. All eyes on you. But anyways, that's my take on that. That's what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I have to deal with a lot of hatred from both sides of the spectrum, from men and from women. It's tough because sometimes I can't even go to the corner shop and just buy some bread. Just buy some bread without you getting some dirty look, and you know they don't like you, you know that they hate you, and like they make it seem like it's about them. They make it seem like it's about them. Well, he only comes to this bread store because, like he's trying to hit on me. It's like, dude, like I'm just here for my fucking bread. I don't like you're a bad woman. Like, yeah, if you don't even know me, it's like I can fucking see by how you act around me that I want nothing to do with you. Not absolutely nothing. Like, and you know it, like you could even try to act as nice as you can, they still won't take it. They're like, no, he's here because he's gonna try something on me. It's like, dude, I'm just here for my bread, and you're the only store that I like buying bread off of. Like, it's just a mere coincidence that you work here, and I want nothing to do with you. And it's more hate than you get appreciated for. Like, a lot of people, they it's crazy. A lot of people they just enjoy being around your presence, because you give a lot of people, men and women, a sense of security. You say, hey man, that's a good dude. Same thing with women. They're like, you know what, dude, I don't know what it is about you, but like when you're around, like I feel protected. Nobody's ever gonna tell you this. Nobody's ever gonna tell you, it's like, hey man, you're a good. No, nobody. You just know when you're around there and you give them a nice little smile, like, what's up, bro? How you doing? Same thing with women. How you doing? And they're like, huh, that guy's not that bad. He's not here to try to like sexually molest me or anything like that. Like, or the dude's not here. He's not. Same thing with the men. Like, oh, he's not here to try to beat me up. He just gave me a nice little smile and then winked at me and said hi and all that stuff. And like I feel comfortable around this dude. I don't feel like he's gonna grab a plate and he's gonna toss it in my head while I'm doing a set of bench press. But anyways, guys, that's the video for today. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, well, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. It'll really help out the channel. And I want to hear your thoughts, man. I'll see you next time.